it's DT Gaming, and I'm back with another speed furnish. It's not necessarily a speed build, it is a speed furnish. So, as you all know, if y'all saw the last episode of Family Dynamics, Lena did indeed move into her new house. I am so excited. It actually turned out a lot better than I thought it would. It was also really fun. I'm not usually a speed furnish kind of person, but after this I really might do some more. So if you all watched that last video, you know that we went back to Lena's apartment with Tori and Bella and got all of her furniture, put it in her inventory, got some boxes and things like that, and moved out of that apartment. I said that I wasn't going to sell the apartment without you guys, and I mean it. We will probably end up selling it in the next episode, but this speed furnish was actually really fun. This house is very spacious. It was a lot more spacious than I thought, but I knew that Lena's apartment was a little bit on the smaller side, but it was also kind of open concept, so I kind of went with that same neutrals kind of vibe for this apartment. Open-ish kind of concept. I don't remember how long it actually took me to furnish the house. Sorry. I don't know how long it took me to finish furnishing the house. That is a tongue twister. But I did want to go with kind of like open arches, tall walls, making it feel more spacious than it actually is. We also ran really low on funds because after buying the house, we didn't really have much money in the archives in the bank. So we are definitely going to have to work super hard to make some money to pay these bills and to even furnish the nursery. I actually did not end up furnishing the nursery during this speed furnish. I ended up just putting all of the furniture that I did have. I put it out and then kind of went from there. Of course, we had to buy a few extra pieces and different things like that to kind of make up for the missing space, but I wasn't really tripping about it. I love how like copy and paste the aesthetic kind of looks from her apartment, because y'all know how much I loved that apartment. I wasn't ready to let go of her furniture or do any of that, so I'm just really happy that I remembered to actually go back to her apartment and grab the furniture. So going on to the kitchen, as y'all see, it's very simple, like almost the exact same copy and paste as her apartment was. I was really struggling if I wanted like doors or arches or like a little columns kind of moment. I think I ended up going with these arches. I'm not 100% sure, y'all. When I did this speed furnish, it was a while ago. I can't lie. It was a long time ago. So just bear with me as I try to remember all of the things that I did. So the kitchen is very open concept. It's literally like the perfect amount of room for her. I love how the counters on the opposite side just kind of curve around that little wall right there. Like it just shows that she has so much space in this beautiful kitchen. I actually think that I need to add some tile into the kitchen. I was heavily debating about it and I ended up just going with the wood, but I think I want tile, like a light white-ish kind of tile in her kitchen. Maybe not white, but like a light tile. I ended up buying a few more decorations. I also realized that we have 2 dish racks and we don't need 2 dish racks, so definitely we'll have to go back and fix that. But I was struggling to figure out what I wanted to do with this little corner, so I decided to put Bentley Bug stuff down and expand the kitchen just a smidge. Also, we had these islands from her apartment and I was like, I need to figure out the layout of what I want this open concept dining living situation to be. I also struggled to find windows that I really liked because this wall was like really odd in a sense. Like, I don't know how to explain it. And then like the not the diagonal, but like the curved walls, they're cute and all, but they're hard to work with, to say the least. So I thought that I would expand this little half bathroom down here, because this does end up being like a little 1.5 bath, I think. But I think we ran out of money, so I didn't have enough to decorate the not decorate, but furnish the downstairs bathroom. So as you see, actually, I wanted to mention this. We had a few people that came and helped us move in. Clayton actually had to work, so he said that he could not come, but she asked Kaysen as well. So Kaysen is actually standing outside, helping her move all this stuff in, along with Tori and Bella. I realized that we were kind of, like scrounging for space. So I was just like, you know what, we can expand it one more tile, it's not gonna kill us. So I expanded one more tile and I put her projector and everything up. I just really love how everything flows. I love how we have enough stuff to do our entryway and to make everything kind of look like she literally just took her stuff from her apartment and put it in this house, which I mean she did. So yeah, I just wanted it to come off that way, that she literally just copied and pasted and brought all of her furniture in. Her front door, I was struggling with, because I'm like, I don't want people to be able to see like straight through her house, because she spends so much time in the kitchen that people are going to be able to see any and everything she's doing if she has like a straight open door. So I ended up going with this. And the back door, I know that I'm gonna want to do some extra renovations when we get a few more funds. So I just kind of gave it the old like pushed to the side door. I can't remember the name of the doors, but the ones that you kind of like slide to the side, those are super cute. As you see, I'm just kind of going through and putting all of the light switches and the outlets. I'm just, at this point, I was really just kind of looking at whatever was popping up in the household inventory and trying to work with that. I, of course, went upstairs, started putting some lights in. I do need to change the colors of these lights. They're super bright. So I have to go in the game and dim them a little bit. But onto Lena's room. I wanted Lena's room to have the same aesthetic as it did back at the apartment. I realized that I also have a lot of pictures that I had left, so I had to fix that as well. But I wanted Lena's room to have the same aesthetic, the same vibe as her room back at the apartment. So I literally just almost copied and pasted what I remembered from the apartment and put it in here. I raised the walls, I believe, because it just felt a little small. Like her room just felt a little more cluttered than I wanted it to feel. So I was trying to switch things around and make things make sense and give her more space, because like she lives in a house now, there's no reason why she should be living on top of herself, and I feel like she has worked hard for that space and she earned it. So we definitely had to expand her room a little bit, give her a little more space. And because we live right by the water, I gave her the open window to the left side of her room when you walk in, and I just feel like that's going to be so perfect for when she wakes up in the morning, all the birds are chirping. You might even hear the horn of the foghorn of the boats and things like that. I just feel like that would be such a vibe. So like I said, this house only has one bathroom. It has a half bath, which it'll suffice for now, but we definitely are going to need another bathroom soon, because like I said, this is not our forever home. This is just our first home, our first house that we bought. So we definitely have a lot of space for our first home, is what I'm trying to say. Well, at least while the babies are, I'd say maybe toddlers, maybe we'll be able to stay in this house, but after that we're gonna need to expand and we're gonna need to move. We might even have to move before that. But also, when I was watching the speed build before I did this voiceover, I was looking at this and I was like, I have no clue why I used that wallpaper in the hallway. I thought it was cute initially, but looking back at it, I'm like, it's a bit much. So I may end up changing that hallway wallpaper. That I almost bit my tongue trying to say that. Hallway wallpaper. But anyway, so everything is pretty much the same, so I don't really have a lot to say, but I did want to hop in and just kind of explain a few things about the house. I'm really excited. I did play off cam for a little bit and some crazy stuff happened, so before the next episode I'll probably end up putting a little clip of a few clips of what happened when I was playing off cam, because I was recording but I just wasn't like voiceover speaking. So I just got to show y'all because that was absolutely wild. And so I'm gonna let the rest of the speed furnish run and then the pictures roll, and I'll see y'all later. But I love y'all so much. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all of the things. Don't forget that you are loved, you are beautiful, you are amazing. There is nobody, and I mean absolutely nobody on this earth that is like you, that can do you like you, and who knows you like you. I thank you all for all of your love and support continuously. It's been a long 2 months, but I'm really, really glad to be back. And we'll get into all that when we get back to the real-time videos. But I love y'all so much. And don't forget that there is nothing that is impossible, because the word itself is I'm possible. And I'll see y'all in the next video. I love y'all so much. Bye.